Plans to re-enter the Pike River mine have been abruptly suspended just one day before the long-awaited operation was to go ahead. The re-entry to the West Coast mine was to be marked by a ceremony tomorrow, attended by the Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern and families of the miners killed in the 2010 explosion. A team of miners were due to go underground, but unexplained atmospheric readings in the mine have forced a delay. In a moment, we'll go live to our reporter Logan Church in Greymouth, but first, here's our Deputy Political Editor, Craig McCulloch.
The Pike River families have faced years of delay, nearly 9 years, waiting, hoping for the return of their men. Now, at the 11th hour, the day before re-entry, another setback, another delay.
It could be days, it could be weeks.
The Minister responsible, Andrew Little, announcing the sudden halt to operations due to a shock discovery. Elevated oxygen levels detected at the far end of the drift yesterday, unexpected and unexplained.
We've consulted experts that have been advising the project. They cannot explain it so far. The safety first approach means that if we can't explain that change in atmospheric conditions, then we suspend operations.
The Recovery Agency will now investigate and carry out further testing. It could be faulty equipment. It could be oxygen making its way through the strata. Ventilation experts will look into that and then convene later this month.
This is a setback, it's a temporary setback, but we're still fully planning for and intending to proceed with the project.
The Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern is still en route to the West Coast. She'll meet the families tonight under circumstances a far cry from what was planned.
It is no doubt deeply upsetting to have a delay like this because these families have waited so long, but they were always very quick to say that re-entry must be a safe re-entry. Safety must come first.
Tomorrow was supposed to be a day of triumph for the coalition, all three government parties together making good on their election pledges. But the hold-up hasn't dissuaded New Zealand First Leader Winston Peters from the promise he made.
Well, it's the kind of setback you have in tunnelling or mining. But on the 16th of December 2016, I promised those families we'd go back in, and we will.
The former National Government had said it couldn't be done, that a manned re-entry was too unsafe. But there was no gloating today from Nationals MP Mark Mitchell.
Oh, look, I don't think it's about that today. It's disappointing for the families, without a doubt. It's just we've always said from day one that safety is a priority and that we shouldn't be putting anyone in harm's way. So we just think that the right decision was made.
An event of sorts will still go ahead in Greymouth tomorrow, a full technical briefing for the families, a world away from the celebrations planned when the week began. Atu iti whare parimata mō te hōtaka o te ahiahi, ko Craig McCulloch.